What's up, everybody? This is Learning Vine, and I'm your host, Ronald Harris. And today we'll be talking about CSS Resources. Now, I'm going to give you 5 websites where you can find CSS Resources, basically. And first we're going to start off with CSS Tricks, and the web address is css-tricks.com. Now, if you can't remember all of these, I will have them listed on the sidebar, so you don't have to worry too much about it. So this one is my first pick because they have screencasting, and everybody knows that if you have a visual perspective on learning things, especially when it comes to this computer stuff, like learning different programming languages and scripting languages and whatnot, it's nothing better than a video tutorial. So CSS Tricks is my number one. My number two is cssdog.com. Now, cssdog.com is basically a website that gives you all basically gives you the basics of your CSS, how learning CSS and whatnot, the selectors and all that good stuff. So that's why CSS Dog is my number two. Now, CSS Dog is basically it tells you everything you need to know about from the beginner stages to the advanced stages. They run through everything, so you'll pretty much get the gist of what CSS is all about on this site. That's why it's number two. And along with this one, I want to attach my number three, which is w3schools.com/CSS/. Now, this one is just like cssdog.com, but they basically it's like a manual version. They give you all of the stuff you need to know in a manual form. Like, this is how you do fonts, and this is how you do margins, and so forth. And what you need to know about cssschools.com is they host a lot of information about other languages like PHP, ASAP, and all the other good languages, JavaScript and XML, HTML, all that sort of thing. So it's not just one language they do. They basically do all the major languages that most people want to learn. They don't cover every language, obviously, but they cover most of them. So check those out. And for number three, we have webdesignerwall.com. Webdesignerwall.com is more advanced than the other ones. They go through basically more advanced ways to play around with CSS. It has some JavaScript and some PHP stuff. I believe they have PHP out. Don't quote me on that one. So they have Flash stuff. They basically tell you how to fool around with websites in general in different languages. And this one, if you don't have something like Adobe Photoshop, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to do some of the stuff that they try to teach you. But other than that, it's pretty good to look at. I mean, don't take the fact that Photoshop is needed on this. Just go check it out and you'll learn something. I promise you'll learn something. And next is A List Apart at alistapart.com. Now, this one is more on the advanced level too. So the reason why I'm showing you this one is because when you learn different languages like CSS, you get the hang of it rather fairly quickly, and you want to explore different types of languages or different types of things that you can do with the languages other than the what's regular, what's taught by everybody. So and this one and um, design wall dot I mean webdesignerwall.com. You learn different stuff on basically new stuff that you can do with it. They test things and they show you the results, the best way to do things, and that sort of thing. That's why these two were at the end of of the tutorial of the resources, because it's advanced and it's more about testing things and learning new ways to handle situations in CSS and HTML and the other languages. So check these 5 out and get back to me. Oh, again, if you can't remember all of the websites, or I wasn't, speaking clearly enough, everything is on the sidebar. So check out the sidebar, and I may have some extra stuff over there, maybe some good books for you to read and that sort of thing. And this may be part one. I think I'll do another one, because there are a lot of websites out there that can help you out when you want to learn new computer languages, and how to make your site look all pretty for people to to visit and look at and brag to your friends about. So check out the sidebar. Everything's there, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.